Kevin Owens wrecks Sami Zayn, Sasha Banks returning following major botch. Update on what WWE talent like about the new management since Vince McMahon's exit. Roman Reigns compared to Hulk Hogan. Roman Reigns to take a long break. Sami Zayn called a joke. Sami Zayn reveals his second option career if he didn't become a superstar. Let's jump right into it. Sasha Banks returning following major botch. It seems that WWE fans are still hoping for the return of Sasha Banks, and they may have just received another sign. Banks has not been an active competitor in the company since her indefinite suspension following a controversial walkout on the May 16th edition of Raw with tag team partner Naomi. Since then, many reports of the boss being released by the company from her contract have made the rounds. However, an alleged botch at a live event from WWE has fans excited about the possibility that the former women's champion could potentially be returning. A live event in Atlanta's State Farm Arena featured a program at a shop stand that showed off Sasha Banks in the top left corner. It was later on clear that the image was an old picture of Banks and might not be a hint at a return. WWE may have made a massive error on their part and had not removed it, inadvertently causing another stir. However, fans were quick to show excitement as they clamored for a return from the boss and wondered if a potential surprise had been set in motion. One fan also showed a potential picture of the program to ask if the image of the former women's tag team champion was an old one from the last WWE live event tour. Rumors have since been swirling around of the boss making a surprise appearance at NJPW's Wrestle Kingdom 17 event next month. We'll have to see if the possibility of Sasha Banks returning to WWE will bear any fruit. Sasha Banks has been a raving topic of discussion in the industry this year following the walkout controversy. However, it seems one of her friends and former colleagues in WWE, Dax Harwood, still regards the boss highly on his all-time wrestlers list. Speaking on ad-free shows, Harwood talked about how passionate Sasha Banks is to be the best and called her the greatest women's in-ring wrestler of all time. She knows what she deserves, and she knows what she's earned, and she works her ass off to get it. And if she doesn't get it, she feels slighted and she has a reason to feel that way. Huge star, huge heart, beautiful human being, the greatest woman wrestler of all time. I think she's just incredible, Dax Harwood said. Banks hasn't stepped into the ring to compete in a match for the fans in quite a while but has still sustained her popularity. Judging by the high praise, Dax Harwood of FTR seems to be a big fan of hers. Do you think Sasha Banks could return to WWE? Sound off in the comments below. Well, on that note, Sasha Banks has seemingly confirmed a new chapter amid speculations about her WWE future. In May 2022, the multi-time women's champion walked out of Raw along with her then tag team partner, Naomi. This led to their indefinite suspension from the company. Both superstars have not appeared on WWE television ever since. Sasha Banks swiftly started using her real name, Mercedes Varnado, across all social media platforms. Recent reports have suggested that she is headed to NJPW and will kickstart her new journey with a surprise appearance at Wrestle Kingdom 17. Banks further flamed curiosity among her fans on Twitter by hinting at a piece of huge news, but she refrained from revealing more details. "One of my biggest dreams came true today," wrote Banks. Her followers instantly demanded to know more details about the news. However, most responses were positive, with her fans showing unconditional support for the iconic wrestler. Interestingly, Banks is still listed as a WWE superstar on the company's official roster. Although there are rumors about her potential exit, many remain hopeful of her colossal return to the Triple H regime. What do you think Sasha Banks meant by her biggest dream coming true today? Let us know in the comments section below. Update on what WWE talent like about the new management since Vince McMahon's exit. WWE talent apparently had to walk on eggshells when Vince McMahon was on the company's throne. However, according to reports, the employees saw a paradigm shift under the leadership of Chief Content Officer Triple H and co-CEOs Nick Khan and Stephanie McMahon. The game altered the Stanford-based promotion significantly. He also reintroduced a slew of former WWE stars. Wrestling fans have long wondered what the contract negotiation process was like during McMahon's reign and whether co-CEO Nick Khan's management and hiring methods differed from his predecessors. Figful's report has suggested that most of the talent they spoke with had nothing but positive things to say about Nick Khan and his management style, particularly his willingness to think outside the box compared to Vince McMahon's WWE traditions. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful also reported on the Mr. McMahon-led negotiations and how the billionaire blandly rejected the idea of the no-cut clause not being included in the talent contract. There have been no mass main roster WWE releases since Vince McMahon's departure, though there have been some NXT and NXT UK cuts. One of the massive releases fans witnessed under Triple H's regime was of former NXT Women's Champion Mandy Rose. She became one of the most popular WWE superstars over the last year. With her championship reign and faction, Toxic Attraction, Rose elevated the NXT Women's division. Over 2 weeks ago, on an episode of NXT, she lost her NXT Women's Championship to Roxanne Perez, which shocked everyone because her reign had seemed unstoppable. The company allegedly let go of the 32-year-old superstar because of the content posted on her fan time account. Reports also noted that some of her pictures violated the moral code of the promotion. Rose finally broke her silence after being a hot topic in the wrestling industry. Taking to Twitter, she wished everyone a Merry Christmas and thanked them for their love and support over the last few weeks. Whether WWE will pursue the bulk release option under the new Triple H system remains to be seen. Do you think Nick Khan's management is better than Vince McMahon's? Sound off in the comments section below. Roman Reigns compared to Hulk Hogan. Former WWE head writer Vince Russo compared Roman Reigns' current title run to that of Hulk Hogan's run during his era. The Tribal Chief has had one of the most decorated careers in the history of WWE. He won the Universal Championship back at the Payback 2020 Premium Live event against Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman in a no-holds-barred match. After defending his title against Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, Big E, and many more, he defeated the Beast Incarnate at WrestleMania 38 to win the WWE Championship, thus becoming the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. While speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, Vince Russo spoke about Hulk Hogan's era in the business and compared it to the Tribal Chief's time in the company. He mentioned how WWE has put all its attention on only one guy, the Tribal Chief, and has sidelined all the other competitors. Yeah, bro, it's funny because you bring up Hogan. Bro, during that era, I swear to God, bro, there were probably 10 guys that could upset Hogan on any given night and you'd believe it. Seriously, bro, Piper, Paul Orndorff, Andre, Savage, Mr. Perfect, Jake the Snake Roberts, bro, 10 guys. Bro, there's not one today. Not one you'd believe, like, oh my God, I don't know, bro, if he catches him. There's not one guy today, and that's all on them. They put all the eggs in the Reigns basket, but you had to have something on the other side, bro, said Russo. WWE legend Ricky Steamboat recently spoke about a dream match against current superstar Roman Reigns. In an exclusive interview with Sportskeeda Wrestling's Bill Apter, Steamboat discussed the possibility of facing Reigns in a dream match in the near future. He further added that he would like to surprise the WWE Universe with his performance with the Tribal Chief. I see that with a guy like Roman Reigns, where it's not so much one-sided in different parts of the match. I want to take fans on a ride to which they don't see anything coming and anything we do is a surprise. It will be interesting to see for how long Roman Reigns will continue to be the champion. Roman Reigns to take a long break. Former WWE head writer Vince Russo gave his honest opinion about Roman Reigns' booking in the company. The head of the table returned at the SummerSlam 2020 Premium Live event after a hiatus and started a feud with Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman. At Payback 2020, Reigns secured the WWE Universal Championship by defeating The Fiend and Strowman in a no-holds-barred triple threat match. Since then, Reigns has defended his title against the likes of Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor, Brock Lesnar, Big E, and many more. The Tribal Chief confronted the Beast Incarnate at WrestleMania 38 and earned the WWE Championship, thus becoming the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. He is the longest reigning champion in the modern era. Speaking on the latest edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, Vince Russo suggested that the company should consider giving Reigns a break. Bro, is there any talk about Reigns taking a break? Bro, the dude needs a break. I can't see him after WrestleMania not disappearing for a few months. Is there any talk about that? How long was he gone for? WWE legend Ricky the Dragon Steamboat recently pointed out his similarities with undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns. While speaking with Bill Apter of Sportskeeda Wrestling in an exclusive interview, Steamboat spoke about a hypothetical match between him and Reigns. He mentioned that the Tribal Chief is a mirror image of himself. You know, when you first said his name and pitched the match, it's almost like a mirror image. I'm almost looking at myself. That's my gut feeling right now. It will be interesting to see if an older generation versus current generation match takes place anytime in the near future. Sami Zayn reveals his second option career if he didn't become a superstar. The Bloodline Sami Zayn recently shared what he would be doing with his life if he did not become a WWE superstar. Zayn has shown a remarkable ability to connect with fans this year as he haplessly tried to get Roman Reigns' approval. The Tribal Chief acknowledged the Great Liberator as a part of the Bloodline after he assisted the team to victory at WWE Survivor Series, War Games. Despite both superstars technically being heels, the WWE Universe erupted as Reigns and Zayn shared a hug after winning the men's War Games match at the Premium Live event. They cheered even louder when Jey Uso embraced the honorary use. The Great Liberator is a terrific speaker on television. He shared with Sports Illustrated that he would have likely pursued a career in teaching if wrestling didn't work out for him. I would have gone into teaching and something in the humanities. English teachers were the only ones that didn't hate me. They were the only ones who saw my potential. Math teachers, they were always fed up with me. Zayn added that the amount of time he has left in the ring is dwindling and he would like to teach what he has learned over the past 2 decades. Even now, my days are somewhat numbered as an in-ring performer. There is still meaning to me in passing on the knowledge I've been able to accrue over the past 20 years now. Sami Zayn called a joke. Vince Russo was recently critical of the Bloodline and the faction's ongoing storyline in WWE. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's latest edition of Legion of Raw, Russo also took a dig at Sami Zayn. While speaking about Roman Reigns' faction, he claimed that comparing the honorary use to Macho Man Randy Savage would be a joke. Lastly, Russo mentioned that the only thing he enjoys about the modern-day WWE product is Bray Wyatt. I'm not gonna lower the bar and say Sami Zayn is the greatest thing since Macho Man Randy Savage because that's a joke. So if you want me to answer you, honestly, the only thing I enjoy about this entire company is Bray Wyatt, said Russo. Zayn has associated himself with the bloodline throughout the majority of 2022. Earlier this year, he was acknowledged by the Tribal Chief, who officially confirmed Zayn's spot as the honorary use. At Survivor Series War Games, Zayn pledged his allegiance to Roman's faction as he got on the same page with Jey Uso to pin Kevin Owens. Vince Russo recently claimed that WWE has dragged out the Bloodline storyline and compared it to the New World Order. In continuation of the same conversation on Legion of Raw, Russo stated that the Bloodline is reaching non-meaningful territory. He said, "The Bloodline has been done to death. They have dragged out that story like the NWO, got dragged out until it became non-meaningful. They've reached that territory with the Bloodline. The Bloodline will be in action on the final SmackDown of 2022, as Sami Zayn is set to team up with Roman Reigns for a huge collision with Kevin Owens and John Cena. Kevin Owens wrecks Sami Zayn. WWE superstar Kevin Owens crossed paths with his best friend turned foe at the recently concluded MSG Live event and unleashed hell on the microphone. Sami Zayn sacrificed Kevin Owens for Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, causing a fallout between the two close friends. KO said that he wants nothing to do with Zayn, but they are far from done with each other. The honorary use was supposed to face Braun Strowman but said that he is not medically cleared to compete at the show. He was replaced by Solo Sikoa, who made an impressive MSG debut. The Monster Among Men won the match via DQ after being brutally attacked by the Bloodline members. Kevin Owens then rushed to Strowman's defense, following which he cut a scathing promo. KO took the opportunity to destroy Zayn as he yelled crafty insults into the microphone. WWE fans in the live audience were undoubtedly amused as Owens poked at the truth behind Zayn's relationship with Roman Reigns. "I know, they are your dogs, and it makes complete sense that you call them your dogs because you are absolutely their B," said KO. He continued, "Get in the ring, get in the ring. Do it. But wait, you have to call Roman and ask him if it's okay first. It's okay, man. You don't have to get in the ring because that would take balls, and you have given those up a long time ago." The segment earned a massive pop and set the tone for the show's main event. The night's final match saw Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman join forces to pick up a big victory in a non-title match against the Usos.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me